Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel! Yuck. Feelingera. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to get your J-1 visa approved. I'm gonna share with you some tips or advice, and I'm even gonna share with you some of the questions that were asked to me during my interview at the US Embassy. Okay, for you to schedule an appointment, okay, take note guys, this note is very, very important. You cannot schedule an appointment at the US Embassy unless you have an agency or a company who will sponsor your J-1 visa. So, the only way for you to schedule an appointment, kasi hihingin ng consul yung proof, the important document which is a DS 2019, or some of the documents that you will only get from the agency or the company who will sponsor your J-1 visa. Kumbaga, this whole thing, this scheduling of your appointment at the US Embassy is kind of the last step sa whole J-1 journey nyo. I actually talked about, finding an agency for you, how to get a company. I talked about that from my previous vlog. So if you're interested, you might want to watch that video before watching this video kasi ito nga, medyo last step na siya. But if you already have the agency and the company where you will have your internship program or your training program, that's when you can schedule an appointment at the US Embassy. So you just go to www.ustraveldocs.com/ph. Andun na sa website nila yung mga kailangan yung documents, kailangan yung fee na bayaran, which is I think 8,000 in Philippine peso if I'm not mistaken. And another disclaimer guys, na whether you get your visa approved or denied, hindi nyo ma-refund yung 8,000 pesos nyo. So, this should be the risk that you're willing to take. Wow. Okay, anyways. Tip number 1, make sure that you prepare all the documents, all the forms, all the printed forms that you need the night or even few days before your appointment. Actually guys, parang sa lahat ng napapanood ko na vlogs or nababasa ko na articles, parang most of the time hindi talaga hinihingi ng mga consul yung mga papers, mga documents, except for the DS 2019. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, parang 90% of the time they don't really ask for the papers. But it's very important that you come prepared. So make sure that you keep everything in an envelope kasi super dami talagang documents na ipapadala sa inyo ng agency. So it's better to organize them in one envelope and bring them with you during your appointment. Tip number 2. I remember during my J-1 visa interview, I was wearing an office dress, formal dress. And I remember I wore the same dress during me and my family's B visa interview, and we actually got accepted. And I also wore the same dress during a job interview like few months or few years ago. So yung dress na yun, medyo swerte siya sa akin. So I wore the same exact dress. Tapos naalala ko parang may dala na lang akong blazer kasi medyo malamig sa loob tsaka sleeveless yun. So tip number 2 is wear something as if you're going to a job interview. Yun nga, kasi you only have a few minutes to impress the consul, so you just might wanna, dress to impress. Kasi you have like, I think, 3 to 5 minutes, so first impression is key. So that's tip number 2, dress to impress. Tip number 3, be there at least an hour earlier than your appointment. I remember during my interview, I think my schedule was at 8:30 or 8 a.m. or 7:30. I can't remember specifically, pero basta alam ko maaga siya. And I was already there an hour early. Kasi marami kang pilang pagdadaanan. Okay, ikukwento ko na yung medyo in detail. So, sa unang gate, may mga security doon na i-check yung paper na print nyo from the website as proof na naka-schedule, na meron kayong schedule of appointment. So, make sure na dala-dala nyo yung print nyo na yun. Actually, nung day na yun, parang nakalimutan ko pa ata siyang i-print. Or may isang page ako na nakalimutang i-print. Pero nagpa-cute na lang ako dun sa security. So, pero wag nyo gagayahin yun. Medyo nagpanic ako nung time na yun. But, Yeah, thank God, pinapasok niya naman ako. Hindi pa medyo strict dun sa first gate. And then after that, meron ulit kayong dadaan ng parang security thing, yung parang sa mga airport. So, and also, bawal ang gadget sa loob. So, make sure na iiwan nyo yung gadgets nyo at home, or better if meron kayong kasama, na iiwan nyo yung gadgets nyo sa kanila kasi bawal ang any type of gadgets. E-book readers, iPods, MP3s, camera, sobrang bawal yan sa loob. So, dun pa lang, haharangin na nila kayo kung may dala kayong gadgets. And then, after going through that security thing, meron na namang pila sa loob. Dun sa mga pila na yun, ito, separate na yung mga J visa applicants, B visa applicants, K, basta sobrang separate na. So, yung mga kasama mo sa pila, basically, puro mga j-1 applicants na yun. And then, maghihintay lang kayo doon for a few minutes. Kung maaga kayo, nakapila lang kayo lahat doon. And then, pag dumating na yung time ng scheduled appointment nyo, merong mga parang not security parang mga organizers na magpapapasok na sa inyo sa mismong embassy, like yung office. Kasi yung waiting area niya sa labas medyo open lang siya, hindi siya aircon. Tapos papapasukin na nila kayo still in line dun sa loob ng mismong embassy. Tapos dun na mag-start yung window by window interview. So, sa window 1, parang ang naalala ko, hihingin lang nila yung passport nyo, yung 2x2 ba or 1x1? Yung 2x2 pictures nyo, tatanungin lang yung name nyo, and i-confirm lang nila if meron ba kayo talagang scheduled na appointment that day or in that time. And then, yun, nakapila pa rin kayo. And then, sa second window, I think kukunin lang nila yung fingerprints nyo, and then again, the passport, and the DS 2019. So, the DS 2019, guys, make sure that this paper is always attached to your passport. Ngayon, medyo nakatanggal na siya kasi tinanggal siya sa immigration sa airport before. But, pagpunta nyo sa airport, kailangan naka-staple siya and nakaipit siya sa loob ng passport kasi laging magkasama to pag hinihingi nila yan. So, yun yung window 2. Wala pang interview doon. And then again, babalik ulit kayo sa pila. And then I think yung last window or yung third window na puntahan nyo, still in line pa rin yun, ah. Yung third window, I think yun na yung most important window kasi doon na mangyayari yung interview. And I think marami siyang windows, parang 1, 2, 3, kasi maraming pila yun, maraming tao. So, isa-isa kayong papapuntahin. May mag-a-assist naman sa inyo, so don't worry, huwag kayong kabahan. Basta hintayin nyo lang yung signal na papuntahin na kayo or kayo na. So, yun. Open siya. Hindi siya, kasi parang marami yatang may akala na, kasi interview, so ina-expect nila na sa isang room gagawin. No, guys. Open windows siya, meaning, habang nakapila kayo, makikita and maririnig nyo yung mga ini-interview at the moment. So, yun yung pinaka-nakakabang part. Kasi naririnig nyo yung mga dinideny, naririnig nyo yung mga ini-intimidate or tinatanong. I guess, wag lang kayong kakabahan or wag nyo siyang papansinin. And yung mga naririnig nyo na questions na tinatanong sa mga nauna sa inyo, gamitin nyo na lang siya to practice. You know, habang nakapila kayo. Honestly, ako habang nakapila ako, binabasa ko yung training plan. Yung training plan ko, habang nakapila, nag-review ako, nag-memorize ako, ganyan. Yan, para iwas ka ba na lang din. So maybe tip number 4, huwag kayong kakabahan habang nakikita or naririnig nyo yung mga dinideny or ina-approve. Okay, so yan na. Tapos na kayo maghintay. Kayo na yung next na i-interviewin. Okay, another tip, pagpunta nyo sa window, kailangan meron na kayong friendly aura. Kailangan babatiin. Kasi mostly ng mga consul doon, I think, Americans. And yung mga American, sobrang mag-greet, parang mabati sila na parang, hi, how are you? Good morning. Ganyan. So, kailangan pagpunta nyo sa window, good vibes na agad na parang, hi, how are you? Ganyan. Kahit kasi parang yung napunta sa akin, medyo nakasimangot siya. So, kailangan uunahan nyo na agad.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
O, diba? Friendly. Another tip pala, I don't know anong tip na to, no? Tip number 4? Tip number 5? Be aware of your body language. Kasi, since ang nakikita lang nila sa'yo is parang half of your body hanggang dito lang kasi nga window lang siya. Sobrang ino-observe nila yung body movement, so yung body language nyo. If magalaw kayo or malikot kayo, doon nila masisense na kinakabahan ka. Tip ko lang sa inyo, stop moving as much as possible. Pero wag naman yung sobrang stiff na hindi na kayo gumagalaw. Pero pigilan nyo lang yung sarili nyong gumanyan-ganyan or any movements na nagsushow na kinakabahan kayo. Iwasan yun kasi nga nababasa nila yung body language nyo. Before you even talk, pinag-aaralan na nila yung body language nyo. So yan, that's another tip. And then yun na nga, question and answer portion na. Before I proceed with the list of questions that were asked to me, tip number 6, answer honestly and confidently. Kung wala naman kayong tinatagong kasinungalingan or wala man kayong tinatagong baho, I suggest that, be as confident as possible na parang may kukwentuhan lang kayo, parang sasagutin niya lang lahat ng tanong niya nang walang tinatago. Kasi ayun nga, again, nababasa ng mga consul yan kung kinakabahan ka. And bakit ka kinakabahan? May tinatago ka ba? Ganyan? Okay, now let's proceed with some of the questions that were asked to me. Kasi parang 3 or 4 questions ang tinanong sa akin. Sobrang bilis lang niya, as in parang less than 5 minutes lang, tapos na yung interview ko. So, first question that was asked to me, why do you want to go to the US for a training? Parang, may follow-up question pa ata yun after that question. Parang sabi niya, when you have, better opportunities in the Philippines, or parang nakita niya yung work history ko before na parang okay naman. So, ang point niya is, bakit gusto mo pang pumunta in the US when in fact, maganda naman na yung nakukuha mong experience or job experience in the Philippines? And then my answer was, I'm not only after the professional training that I'm going to get, but also the personal training and the personal experience and growth that I know I won't be able to get in the Philippines. O, diba? Parang sobrang genuine ng question na yun. So, pagkasabi ko ng sagot na yun, okay, proceed to next question. What will you do as a j-1 trainee? Ito, very job interview-ish ng tanong. And nakailang job interviews na, well, hindi naman ilan, pero I think 2 or 3 job interviews na ako. So, medyo alam ko na yung isasagot. So, sabi ko lang, I will be a graphic designer in a design agency and help with creative tasks for the clients, blah, blah, blah. And I try to be as specific as possible kahit alam kong hindi naman siya masyadong interested. So, sabi ko, that includes packaging designs for products, digital designs for online campaigns, etc. So, yun, try to be specific with your answer. Be specific with your roles, kung ano yung gagawin mo specifically sa company. But, one tip na sinabi sa akin ng agency ko before my embassy interview, never ever mention the word work. Kasi basically, you're not working in the US. You're going to the US for a training program or an internship program, which is way different than work. So yun, another tip, try to avoid mentioning the word the word work. And then, yun yeah, after that question, next naman, what are the phases of your training program? Kakagulat, diba? But, thank God, ni-remind ako ng agency ko to actually read the training plan that they provided. Medyo nakaka-overwhelm siya at first kasi sobrang daming pages niya. And dito sa training plan na to, nakalagay lahat ng tasks or roles nyo each phase. So, merong phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. So, again, tip number 7, review your training plan days before your embassy interview. Kasi tatanungin talaga nila na to. Actually, naalala ko, parang yung j-1 applicant sa harap ko or siguro few persons ahead of me, parang na-deny siya. Kasi nung tinanong siya nung consul niya, ano yung mga phases niya sa training program niya, hindi niya nasagot at all yung question. So, feeling ko hindi niya binasa at all yung training plan niya. So, wala siyang masagot. Tapos, parang naiinis na yung consul sa kanya kasi parang natataranta siya, nanginginig na yung boses nung girl, nung applicant. So, sabi nung consul, I'm sorry but I have to deny you. The reason being is that you can't answer me properly, you don't know the phases of your training program or your internship. Parang sabi niya, it's like you're not prepared for this at all. So sorry, I'll have to deny you. And then yun, denied na siya. So make sure that you study your training plan. The last question that was asked to me was, what do you plan to do after your 12-month training program in the US? So sabi ko, I plan to go back to my home country and continue working as a designer with bigger roles and responsibilities, applying all the skills I learned from the training. O, di ba pang Miss Universe? And then after that, nung narinig niyo yung sagot ko, okay, enjoy your summer, enjoy your training program. You will receive your passport in 1 week or 2 weeks. Congratulations. And then yun na, tapos na. If your visa gets approved, they will not return your passport. Sasabihin lang nila na, congratulations, wait for your passport to be delivered at your home a week or 2 from now. But if you get denied, I think bibigyan ka nila ng blue or green, hindi ko alam kung anong color, na slip. And ibabalik nila yung passport sa inyo. But don't lose hope, guys, kasi for example, na-deny ka today. Tomorrow, pwede ka na ulit mag-schedule ng appointment. Walang time duration kung kailan ka pwedeng ulit mag-apply. Basta pwede ka na mag-apply agad the next day or the next week, you know. So there, I hope all the tips that I've mentioned, all the questions and answers that I've mentioned were helpful enough. And I hope it prepared you enough for your interview or your appointment in the future. And I wish you good luck. If you found this video helpful and informative, please please click the subscribe button or the like my video. Leave comments if you have any more questions. Feel free to comment down below. Message me on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever you want. I'm friendly, I'm approachable. So yeah, good luck with your interview and see you again on my next video.